You know what today is?
Today is Wednesday, which means it's time for Hump Day Humor.
Yeah, and it's also National Librarian Day. So, the librarian answers the question, do you have a book about the discrimination of dwarves? And, of course, she replied, left corner, top shelf.
That's ridiculous.
So tonight I asked the librarian if they had any books on turtles.
Yeah.
She said, hardback? And I said, well, yeah, and they got little heads. I went to the library to check out a medical book on abdominal pain.
Yeah.
But when I got it home, I found that somebody had ripped out the appendix.
And
one more. How do you organize a library of sound?
A library of sound? I don't know.
By using the Dewey Decibel system. Decibel system. Yeah.
If you lose your khakis in Texas, it means you can't find your pants.
That's funny already.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
If you lose your khakis in Texas, it means you can't find your pants. If you lose your khakis in Boston, it means you can't find your car keys.
Yeah.
A blonde driver gets pulled over by a blonde-haired cop.
Ah.
And the cop asks to see her driver's license. The blonde says, "What's that?" The cop replies, "Well, it's a little plastic thing with your face on it." The blonde goes to her handbag, pulls out a makeup mirror, and gives it to the cop. He stares at it for a few seconds and says, "Why didn't you tell me you were a police officer?" So Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd break into a distillery. Daffy turns to Elmer and says, "Is this whiskey?" Elmer says, "Yeah, but not as whiskey as robbing a bank." Whiskey.
That sounds whiskey to me.
There you go. All right.
Very good.
Not as whiskey as robbing a bank. Hey, that's pretty good.
Every holiday,
That's my Irish.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
I would have not known. Anyway, every holiday gathering, my uncle tells the same old sewing jokes.
Yeah.
He really needs to get some new material.
Oh, there you go.
Where is that little thing?
Yeah,
we don't need that. Yeah, that's it. So
There you go.
Hide 47 Easter eggs. This is your pro tip of the day. But tell your kids there are 50. Now you have time for a nap. And you're welcome, by the way.
You know that Napoleon and his wife are buried very close to each other, right? Yeah, they're just a bone apart.
Yes.
Now, here we go. The Beastie Boys. You guys know the Beastie Boys. The Beastie Boys are releasing a 5-part anthology, right? They're releasing a 5-part anthology. That's right. Parts A through D are free. But you have to fight for your right to Part E. Part E. A through D are free, but you got to fight for your right to Part E. There you go.
Pretty good. You know, the oldest computer was owned by Adam and Eve. It was an apple with limited memory, just one bite and everything crashed. That's terrible, isn't it?
I misspelled I'm unstoppable, and my phone autocorrected to I'm unstable. And honestly, that's fair. I saw a nice flock of cows today.
You mean herd of cows, Dave?
Herd of cows.
Herd of cows.
Of course I've heard of cows. They go moo.
Yes, indeed.
I got one for you. Okay,
All right.
So courtroom.
Clean that one up. That was bad.
Yeah, a courtroom. An attorney asking a doctor, "Now, doctor, how many autopsies have you performed on dead people?" And the doctor says, "Well, all of them. The live ones put up too much of a fight."
Oh, yes.
I had the nastiest, rudest, slowest cashier yesterday at Walmart. I guess it's my own fault for using the self-checkout lane.
Oh, yes. So the doctor says to the patient, "As a doctor, I must tell you, number 1, smoking will kill you.
Yeah.
Number 2, bacon will kill you." Yes, but smoking bacon will cure it.
There you
Due
go.
to the current food prices, my family's extending the 5-second rule to 15 seconds.
There you go.
It costs too much.
Yeah, right. I went to the folks and told them I wanted to donate my body to science. They did a bit of a checkup. We went through a few questions and answers. And then they said, "You should donate it to Goodwill." Got up this morning and ran around. I got up this morning, ran around the block 5 times. Then I got tired. So I picked up the block and put it back in the toy box.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Wow, that goes pretty quick here, that Hump Day Humor.
Yeah.
We should probably extend this and run it for about 20 minutes.
Oh, there you go. I got one more. Red roses are red. I wish I was in bed. I stink at poetry. Tacos.